Hi everyone, welcome back to Teach Me Sims 3. Today we're going to be doing the Testing Cheats Enabled True cheat. That's a mouthful. So we're going to be looking at the different things that you can do with that cheat activated. So let's get on with it. So bring up your cheat bar, and if you don't know how to do that, press Control and hold that down, and then press Shift and press C and hold them all down together, and that will bring up this cheat bar. And type this, testing cheats enabled, and then do a space bar and write true and then hit enter. And then what you can do with that is you can change these motives around. So maybe this guy here wants to pee his pants. You want him to have some, no fun. Want him to have no energy. Now if you actually make the hunger bar go all the way down, he'll instantly die, so you've got to be careful with that unless you want him to die. Yep, so you can drag all these up. Drag that up. Drag that up. And you can also do this with friends. So let's make him some friends. We're going to be friends with her. We're going to be friends with her and him. Let's be enemies with that guy and friends with him. So that's another thing you can do. You cannot drag skills up like that, unfortunately. But now let's say we want to make everyone in the house happy all at the same time. You press Shift and hold that down, click on the mailbox and say make all happy. Now everyone's motives in the house will just go up. And if there is a bad mood here, it normally gets rid of it, not all the time, but so make friends for me, we'll just make you some random friends. Make me know everyone, will make you like know everyone in town. It won't make you friends with them, but it will make you know them as if you've met them at least once. Force NPC, so you can like force any of these guys to show up. Why you'd want that, I don't really know. Set career, so at the moment, yeah, he's the CEO of the business career. So press Shift. Set career, let's say sports agent, that came with university. Team owner, and yes. So now he's a team owner. These faces are red because he actually didn't earn this, so he hasn't actually gone through all the stages, but yeah, basically like that. So you can set any career that you want. Force a visitor, make needs static, that means if you click that, their needs will actually never change, they'll always stay the way they are. And supernatural population control, add supernatural sims or remove, so let's just say add. So we can add a toad, vampire, werewolves, fairies, witches and zombies, which we don't want. So that's that. Also with this cheat, something very useful. Now let's just say we want our sim to go all the way over here to to view this weatherstone. Now to walk all the way here or drive would take ages. So press Shift and then click, and then you can just teleport straight away. So he's just gonna, there you go. And he's holding the baby in his arms. That's great. Let's go back home, and then he can just teleport straight back home. Shift and click, teleport here. And then he should appear there. Right. Another thing that's really cool, let's just say you go to a community lot. Let's go to, okay, let's just go to this place here. Why can't I see inside? Hello? I'm doing a video, please. Oh my god, this is like so totally annoying. Right, you come here. Teleport here. Hurry up. And visit. Why can't I visit this? Oh my god, like it's not open yet. Wouldn't you know the one time you want to do something? Okay, let's do it here. Let's just say, now we've got our festival going on. Let's just say that we want to add something here. Press Shift and click, and you can say build on this lot or buy on this lot. It's the same thing. Build on this lot. So you don't actually have to go in to edit town and blah blah blah. You can just do something while you're in your household. So we can add a soccer ball. We'll just put it there and we'll press play. And there you go. And that'll always be there. It'll just stay there. And she can come over here now and play with that. Let's teleport here and say place with them. This is a really cool item. It came with University, so you can like bounce this around. While we're on the subject of University, different objects will help you get points. See here, this is like helping her get points towards being a jock. So if you like graffitiing a wall, that will help you get points towards being a rebel, and other things will help you get points towards being a nerd. You can be in all three social groups at once. You can be a nerd, a rebel, and a jock, and you can have different scores in all three of those categories, which is kind of weird. I mean, how can you be a rebel and a nerd and a jock all at the same time? But anyway, so that's another thing. Oh my god, what is she doing? That's so funny.
Yeah.
So that's testing cheats enabled true. Now, there's some cheats that can only be used after you've entered that in. You have to enter that in first in order to use other things, okay? So, for example, reset sim. If you have a sim that's stuck, let's just say sim was walking and got stuck between this chair and umbrella and you had to reset them, you'd have to enter that testing cheats enabled true first. And then you could go ahead and bring the cheat bar up again and write reset sim, and you'd have to write their first and last name with a capital letter for the first name and last name. So if their name was Tracy, it'd have to be capital T, and if their last name was Williams, it would be capital W. Unless, you know, you named them and you didn't put capital letters, you have to type their name exactly as it shows up when you do the mouse over like that. And then they'll just reset at home. Now, if you're having problems with your town being a bit slow and glitchy, sometimes what can help is resetting the whole town, like every sim in the whole town. So what you do then is you say reset sim and do a space bar, press shift and hold that down, and then press number 8. You'll get an asterisk. And if you press enter, everyone in the whole town will reset, and sometimes that can really help boost your game speed up. So that's that. Now I'm trying to think, what else do you do with this cheat? I don't remember. There's other things you can do. So let's say, for example, we're going to go back home. You might want to have access to hidden content in the game, so things that can be unlocked, like trophies and things like that. So do Control-Shift-C and write by debug, and then press enter. And you'll see a question mark up here. That's the category of all the hidden things. So you've got categories: tomb, fish spawners, gardening plants and seed spawners, rock gem metal spawners, insect spawners, and miscellaneous. So if you're making a community lot and you want to make a tomb, then you've got all different objects here to help you do that, like traps and hidden doors and whatever. These are fish spawners, so basically I could make myself a little pond here, and then so this will give me Chinese fish, common Chinese. This one will give me France uncommon. Click on different things, it will give you different kinds of fish. Same thing with gardening. So here, let's just say they've added heaps of new spices with University. That's the whole new thing there. So basil, okay. If you keep clicking a few times, like let's say banana. Now see, there's bananas there, but sometimes see how there's no bananas? Just keep clicking, and eventually you'll get bananas on it. There you go. So yeah, any kind of plant that you want. Instead of having to go walk around town and find seeds, you can just basically get any tree or any bush or any sort of thing that can grow straight from here and stick it out. Or you can get seed spawners. So if you actually want to spawn some seeds, instead of actually having the plant there, you can do that. So we can have a cherry tree or whatever. And the same thing with rocks and gems, different spawners for that. Same thing with insects, and miscellaneous is where all like the hidden objects are. So for example, things like this. I don't know, tombstones. Let's see, we go down, different things that you'd find if you went on adventures. A hole in the ground. Why you would want that, I don't know. These kinds of things, they actually help you with specialized lots. So if you want to make a dorm, you want to make a not a hotel, sorry, you want to make a high-rise building with like an apartment in it or whatever, you need all these special sort of room designators. Fog emitter. This is actually a very useful tool. If you want to know how to use a fog emitter, I won't make a tutorial on that because there's just so many already. Just go on YouTube and write fog emitter Sims 3 or something, and there's so much things you can do with that. That's really useful. Let's go down. You've got different your buildings here. So if you want to, like, you can't see it from there. These are your different buildings that you can use to build apartments and things like that. Let's go down. We'll find something useful. Oh, what's that? Oh my god, it's huge. Different toys. So this is a crown that you get for being king of the prom. Let's find a place to put that. Yeah, and then prom queen. Festival eggs that you can collect. You know, this is something you can get from a present on Snowflake Day. These are like different things you can create with the bench, the invention bench or whatever you call it. You know, different little toys and things like that from inventing. And they're already unlocked there for you. Different toys, all the fireworks you can get down at the store. Then incense burners. These are little ballet shoes, but you can get incense burners, trophies for like when you're going on field trips at school. Different kinds of, so you got different kinds of music boxes here, ballerina, a fluffy bunny, and a lonely unicorn. Trophies for like after school activities. You know, you get trophies for doing things like that. Bubble bath. You know, your shower in a can. This is something I think you get from the store, the pet store. If you download the pet store, I think you need to have the limited edition of pets for that. And I don't know, different posters. So let's go in someone's bedroom here. And, you know, things like that. Posters that you unlock cameras. So you don't actually have to go traveling anywhere far to get a camera. Just all different stuff. All different kinds of gnomes, like a teddy bear gnome. All the gnomes here. There's cars, there's a UFO, there's this cool TV that I don't think I can place anywhere because, oh yeah, I can place it in there. Yep, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's another cool thing you can do with that cheat. Let's put that down. And you can also change the money. So let's just change their money. What's their last name here? Sakamoto. So we say Control Alt C, family funds, and then you write their surname, Sakamoto. Let's just say we want them to have $5. We just write 5, and there you go. They have $5. But we don't really want them to have $5. We want them to have a lot of money. There you go. They are filthy rich. Yeah. And now, another thing you can do, so we're going to edit town, we are not going to save. Free real estate is another useful cheat that you can use while you've got testing cheats enabled. So let's say we want, oh my god, I think my daughter made this person basket. Okay. Let's say place copy. Now, this place, it says here, you don't have enough funds. So we're going to say free real estate. And now you can just plop her in there and purchase. But we don't want to do that actually. Yeah, but that's another cool thing. Okay, now the cheat I showed you earlier, which is free real estate, you don't need testing cheats enabled activated to actually do that cheat. You can just do that cheat by itself. So remember I said that some cheats only work when you first type in testing cheats enabled true. So for example, you couldn't just write buy debug and then, you know, have that debug menu show up with all those miscellaneous items. It wouldn't work. You'd need to put testing cheats enabled true first. Okay, so another really cool thing you can do is you can change your Sims looks in Creator Sims. So you press Shift and hold that down and click, and you can do a few things. You can just modify their traits. So we'll do that. So we'll make her, let's say we can just make her absent-minded and brave. Okay. Another thing, you hold it. You can edit in Creator Sim, so she'll totally show up in Creator Sim. You can change her voice, her favorites, everything just like as if you're in Creator Sim. You can give her celebrity points and things like this, favorite music, and trigger age transition, which means she'll have a birthday. But the cool thing about that is you can actually do it with other Sims. So let's see if we can find another Sim here. I can't actually see anybody else here. Let's go to the park and have a look around. We're not going to choose the mascot. Right, let's just say we don't like the look of this chick here. I think you have to, the Sims have to be wearing like their everyday outfit or formal or something. They can't be wearing their work clothes to actually edit them and create a Sim. So it doesn't look like she's got her everyday on. We'll try. So this is another cool feature. Add to active family. So clicking that will add her to my household. And I can say object delete it, but I wouldn't advise that. So edit create a Sim. See, Sim must be wearing one of the following outfits: everyday, sleepwear, swimwear, formal, or athletics. So let's go to somebody else. Let's go to this old guy. Let's just say we don't like the way this old guy looks. We want to change him. So edit and create a Sim. And that's a good way to give people in your town a makeover.
Tewa.
So we can just change, let's just say his clothes. We'll give him this jacket. And yep, and then you can go ahead and completely change everything about him. Change his name, you can make him supernatural, you can change his skin color, so now we can make him African American, or whatever. You can make him skinny, change his hair, everything just like a normal Creator Sim. So it's pretty cool. And then you just press tick when you're finished. You can add tattoos, body hair, everything just like normal. So that's pretty cool. So that really wraps up this episode. There's nothing else I can think of to show you. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this cheat, please write it in the comments. But just make sure you always turn the cheat off before you exit your game, or when you've finished using it. Just say you want to activate it just to use the by debug cheat. The minute you activate by debug, just turn testing cheats off. And the way to do that is just delete true and write false, because sometimes you can have problems in your game if you leave that cheat running too long. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for Teach Me Sims 3. Bye!